Do you like sexy, curvaceous women who use their long legs and hair to kick ass? Well, it's your lucky day because I have the perfect game for you.
I beg your pardon?
Sorry about that, Dr. Umar.
We must stay focused.
I will, Dr. Umar. Anyway, let's get to it, everybody. This is TKB, aka That King Boo, and in today's video, I'll be reviewing my baby mama, Bayonetta 3. If you're familiar with the Bayonetta franchise, you know it ranks high amongst games with unique and fast-paced combat. With stunning visuals and magnificent gameplay, this encourages creativity so you can kick ass in style. With a variety of weapons at your disposal, Platinum Games decided to take risks when it came to changing the combat system previously displayed in the last two installments of Bayonetta in order to revamp it. And let me tell you, a lot of game development companies need to take a page out of Platinum Games' book, because when it came to creativity, they checked all the boxes. The variety displayed in this game took this 13-year-old franchise to new heights. Just a little side note, before I get to the story section of this video, Bayonetta 3's campaign does not correlate with the two previous installments of this game, so if you're new to the series, don't worry about missing out on any information. Now to the next part of this video, it will contain spoilers. You've been warned. The story begins with Bayonetta fighting an unknown enemy. Knowing that she would fail to defeat him, Sigurd gives Viola, a young Umber witch, the last world bridge so she can travel through the multiverse in order to get help from another Bayonetta within an alternate universe. Exhausted from the battle, Viola tries to warn Bayonetta of the forthcoming destruction, but fails to do so. However, our lovely protagonist senses the danger and springs into action. With the city destroyed and overran with enemy reinforcements, Bayonetta retreats to the gates of hell, where Viola explains to Bayonetta and her comrades that the multiverse will be destroyed if they don't stop the enemy's leader, now known as Singularity. In order to stop Singularity, Viola devises a plan. She wants John to find a scientist named Sigurd, while her and Bayonetta search for Chaos Gears. These mysterious gears can only be used by Sigurd, so both teams must complete their missions or the multiverse will be destroyed. When you get to John's side quest in the story, you will notice the stealth 2D approach Platinum Games decided to take along with other arcade-like gameplay. When it comes to the boss fight starring Bayonetta, I'm glad they focused on other aspects of gameplay instead of combat. This gives a new yet nostalgic feel to Bayonetta 3's gameplay. As you continue your journey, you will play as Viola, and her combat style takes some getting used to. Besides the lack of weapons compared to Bayonetta, her witch time can only be activated if you successfully parry an enemy's attack with her samurai sword. You will dislike it at first, but as you continue to play with her, you will get used to the timing needed to activate witch time. After Viola, Bayonetta, and John complete their respective missions, the enemy reveals himself in a surprising manner. Before Singularity could trap Bayonetta and Viola, Lucan uses his power in order to help Bayonetta and Viola escape. Following a long drawn-out battle with Singularity, Bayonetta weakens him enough to deal a fatal blow, thus saving the multiverse. Heartbroken over the death of Bayonetta and Luca, Archive suddenly appears, corrupting and taking control of Bayonetta's soul. After Viola defeats Archive, Bayonetta reverts back to her uncorrupted spirit form. Bayonetta congratulates Viola on passing her final test and grants her a special name that Viola will cherish forever. I think Platinum Games did a phenomenal job with the development of Bayonetta 3. Its fast pace combined with weapon styles and mechanics really allow players to think of creative ways to crush their enemies. As for the story, it can be a little hard to keep up with at times, but its overall gameplay makes up for it. Even though the game had some stability issues, it still managed to keep the game at 60 FPS for the most part. I give Bayonetta 3 a 9 out of 10, and I can't wait to see what's in store for the next installment of Bayonetta. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and also comment and subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.